everyone, it's Jeanette from Corporate Chair Massages. I am definitely a dress and heels kind of gal. New Year's Eve is my favorite day of the year because you get to put on a nice dress and heels, go somewhere and sip some champagne and dance around, and those are all the things I love the most. So this year I bought this BCBG dress for New Year's Eve. It was a Roaring 20s theme, and I thought this is kind of flapper-esque. Anyway, this is the 35th day of quarantine for me, and I just turned 35, so I was feeling a little bit low because I haven't gone literally anywhere in 35 days, and like I said, I'd like to occasionally put on a dress and go somewhere to feel a little fancy. So since I was feeling a little low, I decided, why not throw on a nice dress, put a curl in your hair, and throw on some lipstick and call it a day. You'll feel a little bit better once you do. Admittedly, I am terrible at curling my hair. When I try to use a regular curling iron, I wind up looking like Shirley Temple. I have this tool called the Beach Waver. I feel like I'm wearing the clothing version of a mullet, so I'm wearing this very nice dress. But I'm also sporting these slippers. So I got these slippers about 2 years ago in Spain. When I was in Puerto Rico surfing 2 years ago, my friends Nick and Rob called me from Villanova University, and they called me and they said, hey, we're planning a trip for our birthday. We're gonna go to Spain, do you wanna come? And I said, sure, I love to travel. I certainly like traveling to new places. The best part of the trip was I packed a bag, we met at Newark Airport, and we flew to Spain. And when we landed, I hailed a cab, and I hopped in the front seat, everyone else hopped in the back, and my friend Nick said to me, tell the cab driver where we're going, what hotel we're staying in. And I said, I have no idea what hotel we're staying in. And Nick said, what do you mean? You didn't read the Google document that detailed where we're staying, what we're doing every day, what tours we're seeing, the hop-on, hop-off bus, La Sagrada Familia, the Picasso Museum, everything, all these things. And I said, no, I literally, for this trip, just packed a bag, drove to the airport, called it a day. So he had to inform the cab driver that we were staying at the Midmost Hotel. It was a great hotel, it had a balcony, it was perfect, and they gave us these fun little slippers. For you, if you're feeling a little low like I was, do something that will make you feel better, whatever that may be. Is it putting on makeup? Is it showering? Is it, admittedly, girls I think are not shaving their legs. Whatever it is, do something that will boost your spirits, because we're not through the woods yet, and you know, we gotta just hang in there. So anyway, today's Wellness Wednesday. I'm going to be preparing a little meal for you, so let's get this party started. Thank you for watching. So I don't have an excuse to not get a little bit more organized right now. So I was organizing the other day and came across 2020 intentions, including cook more, dine out less. So I certainly have the opportunity right now to use my free time in the evening to cook more. So that's what I've been doing. I'm trying my best to use up what I have and come up with creative recipes. So I have about 4 servings of jasmine rice left over. And I've got mushrooms, onion, cilantro, lemon, and tomatoes. So I am going to be making a mango salsa to top the cod and then serve it with a side of jasmine rice. Growing up, my dad always made stuffed mushrooms as an appetizer. So I rinsed off some mushrooms, popped off the stems of 6 of them, and I diced them up. I'm going to throw some butter in the pan, and we're going to saute the mushroom caps with some breadcrumbs and mix in some horseradish and white wine to taste, and I might add some mustard and stuff the mushroom caps with that mixture, and then sprinkle some sprinkle cheese in, and then bake them real quick in the oven. So my dad typically uses spicy brown mustard, but I don't have any. I do have honey mustard aioli, so I'm going to use a little bit of, like a teaspoon of this, and throw it in there. My dad's a red wine drinker, but I'm definitely not. I'm a white wine girl, So I threw in 2 tablespoons of white wine to act as a binder. Part of having a dog is I just scrub my floor, and my dog is like a garbage disposal. He will clean up what I drop, and I won't be as mad that I just cleaned my floor. So I rough chopped 6 vine tomatoes, and it yielded about a cup. Admittedly, I only used the outside. I saved the inside. I don't really like the gooey part in a salsa, so I will probably just pop them in and eat them as a snack while I'm making the rest of dinner. So here's the final product of the stuffed mushrooms. So I finished the avocado mango salsa. I've used six vine tomatoes, 1 bell pepper, a 1/4 cup of red onion, 2 avocados, and 2 cups of mango, and I just diced everything up. A 1/4 cup of cilantro and 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and this is obviously enough to last me a really long time. So I had 4 cod fillets that I pat dry. Put olive oil in the pan and put slices of lemon. Put the cod fillets on the lemon slices. Top them with more lemon, some garlic, 4 cloves of garlic, and some thyme, rosemary, sage. And we're just going to throw it in the oven on 400 for about 15 minutes. So my cod fillet is finished. I used a 1/2 cup of rice and a 1/4 cup of the mango salsa. Bon appetit.